Kids react to animal slaughter. Peter, this is getting, it's going a bit far, considering you're meant to be a company about rescuing animals. Slaughtering them on YouTube, that's kind of opposite to what you were trying to do, unless I'm wrong. It's borderline going into that crazy, psycho mindset of it's for the greater good, which nobody sane ever says. What's up everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be looking at r/iamatotalpieceofsh, the second video we're doing on this subreddit because the other video was popular, so I thought I should do another one. Someone actually specifically asked for me to do another video on this, so here we are. Texas mom, 20, is jailed for 40 years for leaving her 2 toddlers to slowly die in a hot car over 15 hours as she smoked marijuana and partied with friends. It's gonna be one of those videos, guys. But jail isn't enough for her. I hope that she rots and dies in that cell. 40 years is not enough. It's not enough time. Hounds rip 7-month-old kitten to pieces after chasing fox through woodland in a legal hunt. This is where I'm going to go into politics again, but don't worry, I'm not talking about America this time. The Conservative Party in the UK massively support fox hunting, especially people like Boris Johnson, who is currently our Prime Minister. They support this kind of thing, and this would just be considered an accident to them. Fox hunting is a horrible sport and should not be supported by anyone, let alone the person that runs our country. And they do it illegally, for fun. I desperately miss being a daddy. Father's heartbreak as his estranged wife is jailed for life for drowning their beautiful daughter, 3 years old, in the bath because she wrongly thought her CEO husband was having an affair. She should not have had a child in her care in the first place if an affair would have brought her to that. People suck. I hate people. Why do I keep making videos like this? Endgame child actress posts video begging fans to stop bullying her and her family. Guys, she's a child. Why are you attacking her and her family? Stop it. Oh, why are people like this? Are they like attacking her because she's not actually Robert Downey Jr.'s kid or something? Even though Robert Downey Jr. has a kid. Marvel fans are they're just the worst. There's on Cringetopia and 4Panel Cringe, I see Marvel comics so often. Teen with severe dairy allergy served fatal dish despite alerting waitstaff to diet needs, coroner says. So let me get this straight. Someone goes to a restaurant and they say to their waiter, "Hi, I would like a dish and I would like it with no dairy products in it because I am fatally allergic." So the waitstaff goes, "We'll give you twice the cheese." It's not that hard. Stalker sexually assaulted Japanese pop star after tracking her down by identifying a train station that was reflected in her eyeball in one of her social media selfies. What? That's impressive, but that's so messed up. Those darn white people and their shuffles deck, picks card, children's politeness. This little girl just said thank you for your service to mall security. I hate white people. So she thanks someone for protecting her and making sure that, the chances of her getting shot or stabbed are limited. And she thanks the guy for doing this, and you hate her for it. I don't think she's the problem, gonna be honest. Here's a little break here, but it's political nonetheless. This is something that I posted on Twitter not long ago, because I wholeheartedly believe in this statement that I made. Saying that white people can't do something, or white people shouldn't do something, is racist. There's no other way of even looking at that. That is flat out racist. And you know how I know that saying white people can't or shouldn't do something is racist? Because if a white person said that about a black person, imagine the uproar. Racism is racism. It doesn't matter who you are, what colour skin you have, what gender you are, why you're saying it. Racism is racism. Nobody should be racist to anyone, okay? Cool. Glad we could get that out there. Here's a little video. It's not as bad as the video that I put in the other episode, but it's pretty rough nonetheless. It's just a little bit violent. It's not like the other one. Here is Arnold Schwarzenegger at what I assume to be a school, and here's someone drop kicking him for no reason. Now, Arnold Schwarzenegger is, what, like 80 years old at this point? In fact, let's look it up. He's 72 years old, and some guy just decided to drop kick a 72-year-old for no reason at a public appearance. I hope that person goes to jail. Some asshole spray painted his dog with the word free and dumped him along the road. He is super nice and came right up to my parents and jumped in their vehicle. He was found near Three Forks. I would be interested to find out who the owner was. I hope this dog has now got a good home, because the owner did not deserve a dog that nice. Look how cute he is, that poor little doggo. And I hope that the owners have been jailed for animal abuse or neglect or anything that could find them in jail. Frankly, I hope that they are punished for just throwing a dog out on the street for no reason. Don't get a dog if you are not ready to look after a dog. Don't get a dog if you're not ready for the commitment, you can't afford it, you don't have the time to look after it, or you're just lazy. If you don't tick any of those boxes, if you earn enough, you have enough spare time to look after it, you will love it and cherish it, you will actually take it on walks, feel free to get a dog. But if you don't get a dog, and if you are under the belief that you can look after a dog, and then discover after looking after it that you're not ready to look after a dog, take it to a home. Don't just throw it out on the street. Thank you. Don't send it to PETA though. That's an important statement, because PETA, they'll probably kill it. So no there I was out tonight with my baby for date night, when I overheard this lady who was supposedly a former nurse bragging to her friends that she no longer works where they thought she did, because she refused to give a 12-year-old overdose victim Narcan. Her reasoning, you ask? That will learn him about his stupid choices. So basically, someone tried to overdose and commit suicide, and your response to this was to let him die? Because that will learn him? He won't learn anything, he'll be dead. You absolute moron. It is a good job you don't work around people, that's all I'm saying. Outrage and disgust after serial killer Navy SEAL pardoned by Trump for war crimes, rebrands as conservative influencer. If this isn't all you need to hear to immediately set against Trump and immediately have some kind of disdain or disregard or disgust towards conservative parties, clearly in England and America, I don't know what does. Conservatives have really quickly, these last years, branded themselves, not even by others, branded themselves as racists and bigots and now people that are pardoning war criminals. And they're in charge of our countries. How does this happen? We're in the end days, everybody. Trump's starting a war. You know what's funny? In a video the other week, I made a joke about Trump being assassinated 3 days into the new year, and I recorded this video a couple of weeks before the new year, and by the time the video had come out, Trump had almost started World War III. How has he not been assassinated yet? That's haha, I light half of them dangerous fires. Me and Haley both did, and they still don't know who helped me make the fire spread as fast as they did. Half the country, in fact not half the country, the entirety of Australia is on fire right now. People are evacuating, they are stranded on beaches, they are dying, firefighters are losing their lives to fight these fires, endangered species are slowly going extinct, more than 500 million animals have died. And you're proud that you helped this happen? Run out into the street, go over to one of those bushfires and just breathe really deep for a few minutes. Please, save everybody the trouble of hunting you down. So a disabled kid used their Make-A-Wish to get their character on My Little Pony, and the bronies have already drawn porn of him. Oh, that's messed up. How can a fandom go this far? It's worse than it's said here. They specifically asked the bronies to leave the disabled kid character alone. So naturally they attacked the character as pandering and being too PC. And when asked to please not turn it into a porn character, they went out of their way to make as much porn as possible. To be honest, the fact that the creators had to say, hey, can you guys not make porn of this one specific pony, is an issue in and of itself. Yeah, but how can a fandom be this toxic? It's a disabled, dying child that used his last wish, his dying wish to get on the show. What is wrong with people? The final post that we're gonna leave this on is not a happy note. Well, it's sort of a happy note, but a kitten was rescued by animal rights activists after being abused by its owner. The young woman from Moscow bit the cat's tail and repeatedly smashed the animal against a wall while streaming the torture online. I hope she's in jail or has been executed. This is good news because the cat was rescued. It is awful that channels like this exist. There are YouTube channels all over the internet that are doing animal abuse and are monetized on Twitch and YouTube, and there's way too much of it, and the platform is not doing enough to try and prevent this kind of content. For this reason, I am going to link a couple of animal charities in the description of this video. I'm going to link only good charities that I have sourced and researched because there are too many bad ones out there, but animal abuse is such a prevalent thing across Twitch and YouTube at this point that I want to do something to help it. So choose one of the charities I will link in the description. Please try and make a difference. Don't adopt animals you can't look after. Don't abandon animals you can't look after. Let's try and make a difference, guys. I'm only a small channel, but if only 5 of you guys donate, then that's an achievement. Even 5 people would make a difference. That's what 5 people donating could be 5 animals rescued. So please donate to one of the charities if you have the money to spare. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.